My name is Nick and I'm a second year GAB girl and I'm on the leadership track. In this video, you're going to hear the reflections from our second year girls in the leadership, entrepreneurship, and civic engagement track, while also hearing the thoughts and reflections of our first year girls as they made their first time going through the GAB process. Thank you for watching.
So can you guys tell us a little bit more about the Civic Engagement track and what you learned through this experience?
The process was we first met and outlined issues that we thought were important, and we decided we wanted to focus on the issue of reproductive rights in Pennsylvania. So then we moved forward in researching the laws that exist about reproductive rights in Pennsylvania, and then we set up meetings with our legislators to discuss those laws and other laws or policies that we wanted to implement in Pennsylvania. So we had a day where we went to Harrisburg and met with 5 or 6 legislators and talked to them about policies that we wanted to implement.
The thing I learned from the Civic Engagement track was how to communicate my ideas and opinions to different groups of people, even people who don't necessarily agree with my opinions.
And I think we also learned a lot about collaboration and especially time management on this one, and also how to be effective in your community and how to really get involved and make sure that your voice is heard. And I think that we all worked really hard talking with our legislators, and I think that it worked out pretty well. We all had a great time. Yeah.
Can you guys tell us a little bit more about the entrepreneurship track?
So as part of the entrepreneurship track, we decide on funding priorities, and then we work with a nonprofit or an organization to collect items for them or raise money throughout the year.
And so our focus was maternal health care, and we chose Home of the Sparrow, which is basically a homeless aid center that has programs for single mothers and children who are homeless. And it has all sorts of programs with learning objectives and just helping out people get their lives together after they've been through some troubles. And we set up a drive in each of our schools in the area surrounding them, and basically fundraise items and money for Home of the Sparrow.
So what did you guys learn, or what did you like about being involved with the entrepreneurship track?
I really liked getting to know the CEO at Home of the Sparrow. She was super sweet. I also liked being able to just reach out to the community, spread the word, and also with asking people to donate items for a drive, it really spreads awareness, which is really cool.
My experience was similar in the entrepreneurship track. I really enjoyed having my school community get involved with our cause and contribute to it.
I learned a lot about professionalism, and I liked reaching out to people so that we could help each other reach our goals.
What did you guys do as part of the leadership track?
So as members of the leadership track, we helped the first year girls through the grant making process, and it was really educational and we got to guide them through it.
So we helped them choose 3 categories, which they would send to different organizations that would apply to get a grant from GAB. So the 3 categories that we chose were
Human trafficking, mental health,
and reproductive rights.
What's one word to describe your track?
I definitely say leadership, friendship,
Educational.
Mentorship.
Inspirational.
What did you get out of GAB?
At GAB, we met so many incredible women who are really able to inspire us and open our minds to new experiences and new opportunities. And we've also met a lot of really awesome girls who've become our closest friends.
We also learned the grant making process and how to work well with others.
What's one word to describe your GAB experience?
Inspiring. Empowering. Fun.
What was your highlight of the GAB experience?
So our highlight of the GAB experience was getting to meet a lot of new girls from all areas of the community and being able to connect with them.
Another highlight was being able to see a side of our community that we haven't been exposed to before GAB.
What did you get out of GAB?
I think the GAB lets me know I can make a difference. It shapes my experience and my personality and help me learn new things.
I feel like I've met so many amazing people and really been able to make a difference in my community.
How did GAB change your perspective on female empowerment?
I feel like GAB really showed me that I can make an impact on my community, and it just showed me that there's a lot of other people and a lot of other girls in my community that are striving to make the same impact that I am and that they feel the same way. And I just thought it was really awesome that I could connect with these other girls who feel empowered and want to empower other women, and that was just really awesome to see.
And definitely all that we're since high school age girls, and all of us are able to make a difference. And a lot of people think that since we're younger and we're female, we're not able to like make as big an impact. And just being a part of the grant making process and being able to help so many good organizations, we're showed how much we can do.
We love GAB.
Friendship apply to your GAB experience.
We really didn't know each other at first, and so it took a little while for us to get to know each other's names and just get to know each other inside of it. But once you spend like 6 hours a day with people for a long time, we know each other now.
And we got to meet a lot of new people, and we got to see a lot of new perspectives, which is nice. And it was so great to see people like outside of our school and really like communicating with like people from different areas and understanding like ways of life. It was interesting.
We're all very like-minded. It's a very strong friendship.
How will you apply your experiences through GAB in the future?
I think through GAB I've just learned how to like voice my opinion better, so it'll help me in the future because I'll like be more confident with my opinions.
Before going to GAB, I actually wanted to be a pre-med major, but now I've decided that I want to go to law school so I can help change things and help people have rights.
Hearing from the perspective of the first and second year girls, I just want to do my own little reflection. I can honestly say that GAB has changed my life. Before, I didn't know how much chaos was in our community, and now I'm learning how to fight for reproductive rights, stand up against human trafficking, and provide better care for mental health in women. I was honored to be able to grant $19,000 to 5 amazing organizations fighting to better our community, and I couldn't have asked to do it with a better group of girls. When I first came to GAB, I was afraid and nervous to put my opinions out there, but being with such an empowering and open group of people who understood your fears and were able to accept you no matter what your ideas were or who you were, showed me what female empowerment truly was, and I know I will carry these experiences with me for the rest of my entire life. I owe it to GAB for being able to change me into a more aware person who understands the difficulties in society for women. In the rest of the video, the photos will recap our GAB year, and I want to say thank you and enjoy to all our GAB girls and be able to show you guys how much we've accomplished this year.
I'm wrong. Should have done better than this. Please, I'll be strong. I'm finding it hard to resist. So show me what I'm looking for. Save me, I'm lost. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for you. I'll pay any cost. Save me from being confused. Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for. Oh Lord. Don't let go. I've wanted this for too long. Mistakes become regrets. I've learned to love abuse. Please show me what I'm looking for.
I just want to thank everyone involved in GAB who made this experience so amazing for me and all the other girls. I want to thank the second year girls for their amazing experiences. The last 2 years have been honestly life-changing, and I also want to thank the first year girls. Being able to mentor them in the leadership track has been an amazing experience, and I just want them to know how much they mean to me, and I hope next year that they have an amazing experience just like I did my 2 years. I'm sad to say that my GAB year is over, but it was honestly some of the best moments of my life. Goodbye.